Alright, we're here. Hello. Okay, small battlefield it is. Hello guys, welcome back to the live stream again. So week 3 game for the esports GCHS YouTube channel, and today we are facing Highland High School. So this is sure to be a good one, and we are already getting into it. We have a Rosalina and Luma versus our very own Streak Dragon, who plays Olimar. And for all you guys who have been here before, I mean, you know how this goes. Streak Dragon plays Olimar, our first player of the varsity crew. So let's get things started here inside of game number 1. Immediately, we see Streak Dragon racking up so much percent with his Pikmin, which he has been practicing over this week, just utilizing those Pikmin to get some extra percent by latching them on, and knowing also when to latch them off so he doesn't lose those Pikmin either. Currently, a blue and purple Pikmin up to bat just to get some percent racked up on the Rosalina, and it looks like that Streak Dragon is doing a very good job of making sure the Rosalina stays out, and he's getting some good percent going. 75 for the Rosalina right now. Alrighty, it looks like the Rosalina is making a little bit of a comeback here. 60% now for Streak Dragon, and Streak Dragon needs to make sure that he is keeping these end games going. What we figured out is that Streak Dragon needs to focus on his end game because he starts off strong, but then some stuff happens and things get a little dicey toward the end, which we are seeing right now as a Rosalina makes a good comeback, getting 92% on Streak Dragon, and they are both entering the critical percent here in a moment. Streak Dragon, however, has a blue Pikmin to his name right now, and the blue Pikmin, if you get a grab with it, you can get some really good knockback, and it would honestly probably kill Rosalina right about now. But a great forwarder from the Rosalina, and Streak Dragon will lose his first stock inside of this game number 1. So, will it go unanswered? Streak Dragon trying to utilize Pikmin back here to get some good kill power there on the Rosalina. And it looks like the Rosalina is doing a very good job of keeping Streak Dragon out, especially now that she has max rage being at 158%. And it looks like the blue Pikmin will connect there, so the grab from the blue Pikmin once again does extra knockback, and Streak Dragon will be able to get the first stock of this entire game. Once again, we're just back to this neutral state, trying to rack up as much percent as possible. Streak Dragon doing a very good job at that last game, but Rosalina also not needing to get as much percent with her ability to edge guard Streak Dragon very well. Only a blue Pikmin to his name right now. Streak Dragon may want to utilize the extra time that he's getting from the space he's building to get some more Pikmin out. And now it's only a purple Pikmin to his name. Streak Dragon trying to do a high recovery to avoid Luma, but it gets swiftly punished there by the Rosalina Luma. Streak Dragon suffering 79% so far on his second stock, and it is still racking up, folks. Good roll in from Streak Dragon to make sure he doesn't get hit by the Rosalina. And great back air sends Rosalina into disadvantage. Streak Dragon killing Luma. Rosalina with a very low shield right now. Streak Dragon has to put the pressure on it for the possibility of getting a shield break, which would instantly close out Rosalina's second stock. But by this time, it looks like Rosalina's shield will be regenerated. And with Luma back right now, Streak Dragon will have to be extra cautious just to make sure that he doesn't die, because 145% is very dangerous. And Streak Dragon figuring out that he cannot grab Rosalina and Luma because Luma is still actionable during the time that Rosalina is grabbed. So it kind of acts as a little bit of a safeguard for Rosalina, and the up smash from the Luma will kill Streak Dragon and taking his second stock. Now, we have to lock in here for Streak Dragon because right now he is one stock away from losing game number 1 inside of this set number 1. Great job though, racking up that percent still, but Streak Dragon having to, or needing to find a kill option right now. And, oh no! Okay, this is really close. I don't know how Olimar's recovery works, but it looks like Streak Dragon was able to make it back. A little bit of an unfortunate air dodge there, and I wasn't sure if Streak Dragon was going to be able to make it back there, but thankfully he does, and we still continue this game. Rosalina entering 150%. Rosalina is able to lose Luma there. Trying to go for out forwarder, once again, worked on the first stock, but Rosalina will miss the ledge, does not snap to the ledge, and will SD on their second stock. 1-1 right now. Streak Dragon will need to utilize his ability to rack up percent fast to make a little bit of a comeback inside of this game number 1. 2 yellow Pikmin and a red Pikmin to his name. Those yellow Pikmin will be very good at keeping Rosalina out as they provide extra range for Streak Dragon, but it looks like both of them die from one Rosalina attack. So Streak Dragon will have to pull some more Pikmin right now so that he can get his maximum of 3, which would give him a huge advantage toward the end of this game. And it looks like Rosalina will not kill with that up air. I thought that was actually the death, and I was not ready for that, but the up smash catch on the landing will kill for Rosalina, and securing game number 1 is Rosalina for Highland High School. All right. Streak Dragon definitely needing a little bit of improvement there on his gameplay to counteract this Rosalina, but I could definitely tell that Streak Dragon is able to lock inside of this game number 2. Now, something I do want to note is that every single week, Streak Dragon ends up losing game number 1, and more times than not, he is able to make a comeback and win games number 2 and 3, which is very typical. So honestly, at this point, I'm not too worried about Streak Dragon. He's going to be able to make his adjustments necessary. But as you figured out on Monday, banning is everything inside of these sets. So will he go back to small battlefield like he usually does, or will he go and try to experiment on another stage which could give him the edge against this Rosalina? Alrighty, now that we're waiting a little bit, we need to go through a couple of customs here. So as for the scoreboard, the numbers inside the yellow boxes will be the current set score. So whoever reaches 2 games won first will earn a point toward their team. So currently the Rosalina won that first game, so as you see there's a 1 next to the Rosalina. And then underneath the GCHS emblem we see the overall score, so whoever reaches 3 there first wins. So this makes sense. It's kind of a best of 5 of best of 3 sets. So you guys will see how things go here, but currently Streak Dragon is backed into the corner, only needing to lose 1 more game, which would secure Highland High School with 1 point inside of this week number 3 game. Okay, just doing a little bit of a stream check after that week 1 game against Willow Canyon, having that microphone a little bit buggy there, but I just did a little bit of a stream check and we are all set. So we will get into game number 2 between Streak Dragon and Rosalina and Luma. Currently they are going on to Smashville, so we will see a little bit more of a close quarters battle between these 2 players, which honestly might benefit Streak Dragon, because I noticed that Rosalina liked camping out Streak Dragon a little bit, but immediately getting that advantage to getting Streak Dragon on the ledge, which is the worst position to be if you are on the ledge. Streak Dragon immediately getting some percent dealt to him, 65 to his name there, but he is currently making a comeback there on Rosalina, 61% to Rosalina right now, and utilizing up smash into up air, Streak Dragon is able to even out this game. Now, honestly, it will really come down to how much Luma is inside of the battle, and also how much, or how early these 2 people can get these stocks. As we see, Streak Dragon was not able to get the early stocks inside this last game, and Rosalina and Luma were able to get these early stocks. Alright, and speaking of early stock, Streak Dragon securing stock number 1 of game number 2 with a read forward smash on the tech. Congratulations to Streak Dragon for that one. That was really good. But now it is his turn to get some extra credit, and latching on that white Pikmin. That white Pikmin does extra damage every tick that it's on the Rosalina and Luma player, because the Pikmin deal damage when they grab, and the white Pikmin just does extra, which will deal 72%. But Streak Dragon will not get much more because Rosalina will kill Streak Dragon. And it looks like Rosalina and Luma, once again attacked by that white Pikmin, will do a little bit more percent there for Streak Dragon. A little bit, it's funny, a little bit more of a close quarters battle here on the stage, but also more camping from these 2 players, what I've seen. A lot of defense is being played in this match just to make sure that they don't lose any percent. And Streak Dragon with the white and purple Pikmin. White Pikmin gets eaten up by gravitational pull, but Streak Dragon will be able to almost secure that first stock utilizing the purple back air. And once again, this stage is a lot smaller, so people will kill a lot earlier, and we see that from Streak Dragon, utilizing the forward smash of the purple Pikmin to get an early stock on the Rosalina and Luma player. Rosalina just trying to get a little bit of a comeback going here. Streak Dragon utilizing his Pikmin to keep Rosalina and Luma out, which is very smart from him. Forcing a mistech situation, Streak Dragon does not punish Luma because of their separation from Rosalina, which is very interesting. But the white Pikmin that was latched on, dealing 61% to the Rosalina and Luma player. Very good for Streak Dragon. Uppy mix up there for some movement. And Streak Dragon, 99% for the Rosalina and Luma is what he has dealt so far inside of this game number 2 on Rosalina Luma's last stock, and now being entered in the critical percent. Streak Dragon only needs one more good hit before he loses 2 stocks so that he can secure game number 2. And great read on the landing neutral air, reading that once again inside of this set, and is able to take game number 2. Really good job to Streak Dragon. The stage pick was crucial inside of this game, making sure that Rosalina and Luma was not able to land on the center of the platform. I was thinking about the other stage on Small Battlefield. Rosalina was able to do a lot of landing options, but because that large middle platform in the center of the stage, Rosalina can't do those options anymore, and Streak Dragon was able to snuff out a lot of Rosalina's tactics utilizing that stage. So really good job, but now he will have to ban 2 stages, and he could ban Small Battlefield, because inside of this game you could ban 2 stages, but if you lost on the stage you could get a bonus ban. So Streak Dragon may utilize that, especially considering the dominant victory from Rosalina and Luma on Small Battlefield, but we will see. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I had to go fill up my water bottle there, but we are back inside of game number 3 for Street Dragon versus Rosalina and Luma, and the winner of this will score the first point for their team inside of this week 3 spring season game. I almost said fall season. We're not in fall season anymore, folks. We are in the intense spring season, the one that will count toward our playoffs. And immediately we see that that white Pikmin, sorry, doing very good work, getting up that percent once again, 100% already racked up just because of that white Pikmin being on for so long. Good job to Street Dragon on that. Really good read on the forward smasher. Does not hit Rosalina, sadly, but will kill Luma and give Street Dragon a little bit of a power play because obviously 1 is weaker than 2. So Street Dragon just trying to utilize his time. Does not actually rush in like I had originally thought he was going to do, but somehow gets Rosalina and Luma off stage there. I did not expect that to happen. And Rosalina going for a high recovery, and Street Dragon whiffing it because of the Luma. That all he needed to do was forward air the Rosalina Luma there, and he would have gotten that stock, but he did not. So Street Dragon will have to spend a little bit more time whittling away at Rosalina's percent here. And the hitbox extension from the purple Pikmin will allow Luma to hit Street Dragon with the forward smash, and Street Dragon suffers an early stock at only 80%, while Rosalina is still standing strong here at 180. Anything will kill now for Street Dragon. All he has to do is find that one hit, and great up smash here with the purple Pikmin will absolutely murder the Rosalina and Luma. But Street Dragon will have to make a little bit of a comeback. Although he's dealt 2 times the percent as the Rosalina and Luma player right now, he is still about 55% behind right now. Great tech from Street Dragon, making sure that he doesn't get stage spiked. And no Pikmin to make sure that Rosalina and Luma can't attack. Street Dragon not even sure how he got that grab. I can see a little bit of a stutter there. I do that sometimes when I accidentally grab someone. But nonetheless, it gets him a little bit more percent on his stock. And once again, a Rosalina and Luma forward smash will take stock number 2 for Street Dragon. He will have to make a large comeback now at this point to earn a game number 3 win. A good kill on Luma right there. Street Dragon has a little bit of a power play for the next 10 to 15 seconds where Rosalina will not have Luma active. Street Dragon does not take advantage of it like he had thought he would. And Luma will come back, who will hit Street Dragon and deal 68%. Street Dragon losing percent by the second here with Luma enabled on this stock. But another kill on Luma. Really good job to Street Dragon for that one. But a mix-up on the up B does not work. And Street Dragon finally takes the stock with another purple forward smash. That has been the MVP of this set for Street Dragon so far. But it looks like Rosalina and Luma is very good on the battlefield stages. Another forward smash. Once again, forward smash for both players has just been working out so well. And good attack from Luma there. While Rosalina was down, Luma picked up the extra slack there and was able to do it. And Street Dragon with 2 purple Pikmin. This could be very good. And a white Pikmin to his name. This will be amazing for dealing up so much percent. But Street Dragon entering critical percent now. 134 to his name. A 1 well-placed forward smash for the Rosalina and Luma player will end Street Dragon's 3rd and final stock of the set. Street Dragon getting a good combo going, but he can't overextend or else he'll suffer more percent just like that. Luma with the up smash will not kill Street Dragon due to good DI. Rosalina getting a little bit desperate for this kill here. But Luma will snap above the ledge with that forward smash and will take Street Dragon's final stock inside of this game number 3. Wow. That was a very smart strategy from the Rosalina and Luma player. But sadly, because of that loss, that does mean that we start off this game 0-1, so you can see that reflected by the bottom score in the center. Alrighty, so these scores will reset now inside the yellow boxes as we put up our next players, which will be me and someone from Highland High School who we will see in a moment. Alright, there we go. So we will see who the opponent will play in a moment, but I will be up now, so wish me luck, guys. I will see you after my set is over.
fighter, Young Link. Ready? Three, two, one, go! Choose your fighter. Pac-Man.
Okay, I'm back. A little bit of a cooldown needed from me there after that game against Yoshi. GG's to the Yoshi. But now we have... Oh, what the heck? Why am I typing in a different language?
Go.
Okay, we have Mr. Elsa up, our Pac-Man player, against a Samus player right now. And immediately Mr. Elsa comes out of the gate kicking, getting these no-tech situations from the Samus, immediately racking up 65%. Samus has only been able to deal 17 as a result. Alright, we're gonna replace that for Samus. And that's 0, and you're 1-1. Alright, we are all set, guys. So, there you go. We have Mr. Elsa actually entering, or having the Samus enter critical percent due to the onslaught of combos he's had this game. Wow, 120% already for the Samus player. Oh, that would have been bad, though. I think that has a down spike move. If you hit that up tilt on the ledge in the proper spot, it will do a down spike. So, that was very dangerous for Mr. Elsa there, but thankfully he is able to escape the situation, and we are just awaiting Mr. Elsa to take this first stock, which he has had a little bit of an issue this season taking those stocks. So making sure that he gets these early stocks will be crucial inside of these coming games. Great melon there, trying to catch Samus on his unsafe approach option, and it is successful. Mr. Elsa taking the first stock of the set and keeping it going with some forward air combos and a jab block. Oh, Mr. Elsa could have gotten a really early kill right there. That was so close. Trying to get the roll read, but it does not work out. Thankfully, he's able to trampoline out, and Mr. Elsa able to secure a safe reset back to neutral. Charging key and letting it rip. Mr. Elsa getting as much percentage as possible before Samus is able to take this first stock. And a shield break from the Samus player. And that will almost not kill Mr. Elsa, trying to DI that shield break punish. If you shield for too long and try to shield too many moves, you'll go in a shield stun, which is basically certain death, especially at that percent Mr. Elsa was at. So that was a good kill on the Samus, and as a result, he is able to not only make a comeback, but also get 55% on Mr. Elsa, and Mr. Elsa is making the Samus enter critical percent. So this is not too down bad here for the Samus player. The Samus player just trying to find their footing here, trying to get as much percent as possible before Mr. Elsa takes his second stock. But once again, Mr. Elsa finding a little bit of an issue killing here. 144 for the Samus player right now. Trying to utilize a Hydrant, maybe that will do something, and it will not do anything, but the Hydrant will go right through Samus, so Mr. Elsa will not be able to get the kill there. And high up B recovery from the Samus player will allow Samus to get a safe recovery, and Mr. Elsa with a high recovery of his own resets things back to neutral. And a really good key. We see that key Hydrant setup once again, especially after that one Willow Canyon match where Mr. Elsa clutched out the game with that. He is utilizing that so much more, and it is taking these stocks really well. Mr. Elsa figuring out how the Samus player likes to do their ledge setup. So Mr. Elsa is able to get a safe recovery there. But he is at critical percent right now, and we saw how the Samus was able to get a shield break punish there on the first stock. So Mr. Elsa will have to lock in and make sure that he does not lose too much percent. Really good damage there from Mr. Elsa. 80% for the Samus. Samus left without a jump, and a down spike from the Samus will get a good reversal against Mr. Elsa, resulting in Mr. Elsa's second stock loss. Unsafely attacking the Hydrant is the Samus, and Mr. Elsa is able to punish that well. A side B. I'm not quite sure if that was a misinput or not, but Mr. Elsa almost got sniped by his own Hydrant as he's trying to get as much percent as possible once again to get a good lead going. Samus now entering critical percent, but for Mr. Elsa, this is not quite critical percent yet because he is finding issues killing in this game. And we are seeing that shine through right now as the Samus is entering max rage and Oh, I was about to say, and the Samus has a chance to make a comeback, but it looks like Mr. Elsa is able to secure game number 1 before I can even finish my sentence. Really good job to Mr. Elsa there, utilizing a bunch of his fruit to make sure that the charge shots from the Samus can't do much there. And that is very smart because the fruit have a lot of priority against moves like charge shots. So it's really nice to see Mr. Elsa utilizing all of the tools that he has to try and get a bunch of percent and even some stocks, as we saw from the key usage. Alrighty, we will see what we ban here going into game number 2, and Mr. Elsa is up 1-0, but sadly because we did lose set number 1, we will have to go into yet another game number 4 inside of this week 3 game. So Mr. Elsa will try to secure a point, so we are in the lead there. And honestly, I still believe in this, and I don't know if you guys believe in this as well, but the third game of any best of 5 set is always the most important, because either you're about to win the game and you just need one more win, you are back to the corner and you need to win to stay alive, or you have a situation like this where it is 1-1 and the winner will have a huge advantage going into the final 2 sets. And they have switched to Sonic. The Samus player has switched to Sonic, so Mr. Elsa will definitely have a little bit more trouble inside this match because Sonic is a very uncommon matchup. I personally have not fought many Sonics before. So we'll see how Mr. Elsa decides to deal with it. Alright, it looks like we're already going into the next game here. I was just trying to get some water and stuff, but you're going to get a little jump scared by the start thing. We are getting right into these games, and I need to update their scoreboard here. It is not Samus anymore, it is Sonic. So this will be a little bit more of a campier match than the last one because Sonic likes to set the pace of the game using the speed to run away and get as much time as possible, get out, and then camp until they are in disadvantage. But it looks like they're having an issue doing that right now. Mr. Elsa, really good job utilizing all of his tools to get 57% on the Sonic. But Sonic can answer back strong. 42% already for Mr. Elsa. But 80% for the Sonic. Mr. Elsa just trying to utilize all of his tools, which is he's doing a very good job at right now. Really good hitbox extension utilizing that Hydrant, and Mr. Elsa is able to get the Sonic to SD, sending Sonic off stage. He accidentally spin dashes to his death, so Mr. Elsa will be able to rack up more percent, getting some extra credit, which would give him a huge lead. And the Sonic has yet another SD, accidentally down airing. Wow, Mr. Elsa having a very solid lead now. It's turned from a strong lead into a solid lead, and we have 30% now for the Sonic and only 42% for Mr. Elsa. So yes, they are pretty early in their percent, but the only difference is that Mr. Elsa has 3 stocks while Sonic is on their back foot right now. They have only 1 more stock inside of this entire set if they lose. So they better make it count, I guess. And I'm honestly really surprised that the 4-hit slash of Sonic didn't kill Mr. Elsa there, or kill the Hydrant there, but the Sonic, actually speaking of killing Mr. Elsa, is doing a very good job at racking up a bunch of percent. Mr. Elsa definitely has to lock in because now that he has this lead, it's a little bit worrying because he might get a little bit too comfortable inside of this game. But 69% now for the Sonic, and we are racking up even more. The Sonic trying to find their footing here, getting a kill on Mr. Elsa will be huge, but 114%, and especially with Rage, this is now critical percent for the Sonic player. Almost gets the backboard shot there with the melon into force smash, but it won't quite connect. But Sonic is definitely at kill percent now. But so is Mr. Elsa, and the Sonic is just trying to get Mr. Elsa stock before Mr. Elsa is able to get the Sonic stock, which she will succeed in. The Sonic player getting Mr. Elsa's first stock. And he's doing a very good job of keeping... Oh, alright, that's it. Alright. Really good job, Mr. Elsa. Let's go. I was going to say the Sonic was doing a very good job of starting to read Mr. Elsa's constant neutral get-up option, just making sure that he was racking up a bunch of percent by punishing Mr. Elsa's consistent habit. But as I was saying that, once again, Mr. Elsa stops in the middle of my sentence and kills the Sonic player, who was at 148% with a good forward smash. So because of that, Mr. Elsa will have won the second game, earning him a point for the GCS team, and for the first time in this Week 3 game, we have taken the lead. Alright, I will take game number 4, trying to wrap things up earlier than they have the past couple of weeks. We're trying to increase our skill here, just trying to go from our set 5 esports games to set 4 esports games, and maybe in the future getting a 3-0 victory against some of these teams. So we're hoping for a 3-1 game today for the GCS team, but it will be up to me to be able to get that for our team. So wish me luck, guys, and I will see you after my set.
Choose your fighter. Young Link. Ready? Three, two, one, go!
Alrighty, guys, GG's to Highland High School, but because of that victory, Gilbert Christian High School gets yet another win inside of this regular season. So our record is now 3-0. So that is amazing. But we will actually not end stream right now because we still have our junior varsity team playing right now. And trust me, you guys will want to see this one. Right now we are down 0-1 on the overall game, but right now we have our very own Pyromaniac trying to get a good victory here. So once this game ends, I'll set up stream over there and we will get things rolling. So hang tight.
Choose your fighter. Lucas.
Okay, guys, here we go into game number 1. Sadly, we did see a loss there from our second JV player. So our third JV player, who plays Lucas, will try to clear out this cloud right now and get one win on the board for our junior varsity team. Once again, this is junior varsity, so the varsity round has ended, and the varsity team was able to beat... who do we face? We faced Highland High School. That's right. I like reoriented my brain for Mountain View right now. So anyway, like I said, Mountain View High School is the JV opponent for today. So right now we already see Lucas getting 83% against the Cloud. Trying to get a good... I was actually, it almost worked as we saw the Cloud panic there just a little bit after losing that interaction there. But limit for Cloud. And oh no! Oh my gosh, the Lucas almost SDs because he used up B in the wrong spot. And a good force smasher from Lucas, and that will clear out Cloud's first stock. Now the thing with Cloud is, I probably mentioned before, is that when he gets hit, he charges up a limit, and he can fire off one super powerful move, even one that can kill it, I think, 60%. So that is very dangerous for our JV player right now, but hopefully we will be able to get some good stocks going. We already see 68% going for the Cloud right now, as Lucas is able to get some really good neutral air combos, but limit is active, and like I said earlier, this can kill, but Cloud will SD, but sadly Lucas jumps off with him, and Cloud catches Lucas in his up B, and Cloud's up B does spike on the way down, so Lucas was able to lose their stock there. But a 2-1 lead is not too shabby for our Lucas player right now. And we see some good stocks coming in through right now. So I mean, good percent coming in through for our Lucas player right now. But some blows are being traded back and forth as Cloud seems to be taking the bulk of the blows going through. Tries to go for the back air, but Lucas' back air is not fast enough, and Cloud misses yet again that limit move. Those limit moves are crucial for Cloud's gameplay as they put on so much pressure and can kill so early. But sadly, the Lucas player, or sorry, the Cloud player is not able to hit those, and Lucas misses the tether. And sadly, SDs because of it. That is tragic. So we will see our Lucas player going for an up smash to try to end this game early as the Cloud is frantically racking up as much percent as possible to make sure that this comeback is still in view. Limit now active for the Cloud player and up smash. Cloud is not able to dive back down onto the main platform. So, because he's trapped on the high platform, our Lucas player uses an up smash, which was very, very smart. Good job for our Lucas player. Okay, here we go inside of game number 2. A little bit of a delay there from our opponent, but we go to FD inside of this game number 2. And once again, if our Lucas player is able to secure a victory here, then the Cloud player will lose and we will score a point. And actually, I should update the scoreboard to what it actually is, because it's not 0-0 right now for the overall set score. So let me update that for you guys so we are on the same page. Oh, and I thought that was upside for a second. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw Lucas sucking down. I'm like, oh, the Cloud's cooked. But no, that was only forward smash, so sadly the Cloud will survive. Actually, getting out of that is our Lucas player, and 100% APs for both players. This is very close so far. The Cloud very scared of Lucas's option, especially after the last match. Oh, okay, so the Lucas player does not DI that, but he almost had that stock right there. That was so close. The Cloud player just trying to get as much extra credit as possible, especially after the dominant victory from our Lucas player inside that last match. We definitely want to see the Cloud player. Already good up throw from our Lucas player, and that will close off the first stock of the Cloud, but sadly we do suffer 48% because of the Cloud's onslaught of attacks. 72% now for our Lucas because of that. I forgot if it was called cross slash, but there's that. Our Lucas player just trying to find the footing here inside of this game number 2. A little bit of struggle getting some kill options going. 101 for the Lucas. Lucas has officially entered the critical percent. The combos are sadly not quite fast enough. Limit for the Cloud. This could be the end of our Lucas's stock. Playing ever so cautiously here. The side B of the limit misses for the Cloud player. It tries to get the read on the air dodge. Actually almost works for the Lucas player, but sadly the Cloud gets the punish with the up B there. Lucas trying to get back to stage. Good roll in. The first time he's used that so far. And the Cloud, oh my gosh, this is so scary. Good back throw for the Lucas. That's Cloud at a disadvantage. Air dodge from the Cloud. A missed roll read, but Cloud will be thrown off stage once again, and the game has evened out. Missed forward tilt there. I think they were going for a forward tilt, but it came out as a forward air. And the up B mix-up from the Cloud will take Lucas's second stock. He has to take this stock himself so quick, which will be successful. 0-0 for percent-wise on this final stock. This is so close. Thankfully, we do have a one-game lead, but the Cloud is backed into the corner here, and they are stressing. I can already tell you guys. And an SD from the Cloud! Oh my goodness, they misjudged the recovery, and Cloud's recovery failed, and that ends the game. Wow, what a great display of the Lucas's skills there. Congratulations. And because of that, we will get a game 4 going, who will be played by our very own Pyromaniac, who has been working hard since the last time she's been on stream. And I am very excited to see this game, honestly. And
Choose your fighter. Thomas.
already we have our very own Pyromaniac versus a Yoshi inside of game number 4. I was bugging out a little bit there, but game number 4 here for our team, and we will get things rolling here against a Yoshi player, which this is the second Yoshi player we've seen. I can show you it's a different one, but already we see the Yoshi player getting some good percent against our Samus player, Pyromaniac. Good usage of the bombs there, getting that percent back right away, but the edge guarding capabilities of Yoshi will be immense inside of this set number 4, which we will see. But things are kept pretty even so far. Yoshi taking a little bit of a lead with that back air, but getting the down special. And into the up smash will send Samus into critical percent, and yet another up smash will clear off. I was trying to say seal and clear at the same time. Will clear off that second, or that first stock. It looks like Yoshi is doing a very good job of utilizing all those aerials to keep Pyromaniac in the air. Wow, almost hits the up air. Pyromaniac has to get a kill. No jump for Yoshi. And very good there from Pyromaniac, just trying to get Yoshi into the corner here. Great back air right there from Pyromaniac. She is definitely utilizing that more now, which is amazing to see. And the charge shot punishes the approach from Yoshi, and that will clear out the first stock for the Yoshi player. But Yoshi uses the immunity frames. I don't know what I was doing there to get some good punishes there. And the forward air into up air will kill for the Yoshi. Really good job of utilizing all the moves, using grab and all of the smash attacks, almost getting some really good percent, but everything just barely missing for Pyromaniac right now. Good stuff, but just a little bit too late. Yoshi is doing a very good job utilizing their aerials against Pyromaniac, especially considering that Samus is a floatier character, meaning that they will have a harder time landing. And sadly, a miss on the up B there. Pyromaniac not able to recover, accidentally uses up air instead of up B. A little bit of a fumble there, but that is okay. We will have to adapt for game number 2. Alright, after a couple of tips for Pyromaniac, we will be getting into game number 2 of this set against the Yoshi once again. This time we have chosen Kalos Pokemon League just to make sure that the Yoshi has a flat stage, which will be very good for the juggle options that they were using. Just countering those out. Pyromaniac immediately having some percentile to her, and sadly does not use her jump, so she will SD inside of her first stock, only dealing 27% to the Yoshi player. A little bit of an unfortunate circumstance, but nothing we can't come back from. Tries to go for a double charge shot, but the Yoshi is using jabs, so Pyromaniac will not be able to get the percent that she wanted. But the Yoshi is getting so much percent while this is happening. 60% already for Pyromaniac on her second stock, and that was weird. Pyromaniac's second jab didn't come out before Yoshi could throw out their first jab. That was very interesting. But a good force smash read on that neutral get out, catching that one frame of vulnerability on Samus right there. That was a very good idea, utilizing the charge shot on the tech roll, but sadly it fires it a little bit too late, getting greedy for that percent, and Pyromaniac will not be able to get that percent there from the charge shot at all. And in up air will seal off that second stock for Pyromaniac. This Yoshi is doing a very good job at making sure Pyromaniac cannot land and get those charge shots and projectiles off, which is something Yoshi struggles at, having only one projectile. But where Yoshi struggles in the range game, they succeed inside of the close-up boxing game. We see already 82% here for Pyromaniac's Samus. But 149 for the Yoshi, almost max rage there. And Pyromaniac will have to find the stock soon, which is successful with a down tilt. Really good job from Pyromaniac using that down tilt to get that first stock, at least not getting 3 stocked inside this game. Hey, all comebacks have to start somewhere. Trying to end this game early with the back air is the Yoshi, but they miss and things reset here back to neutral. Getting a little bit desperate for this kill option, especially now that Pyromaniac is at 138%. Yoshi spamming all of the kill moves that they have. I don't even know what to say. Getting down there, Pyromaniac at max rage now. And that almost ends the game, but a really good hook shot there from Pyromaniac will delay that back air. Okay, that was a very good gameplay there from Pyromaniac, but the Yoshi's power was way too strong to overcome in this game, especially with the juggling game. So Mountain View High School will take a 3-1 victory. Really good gameplay from our JV team today. I know you guys were only able to catch 2 sets there, but it was very interesting to see at least the 2 sets that we did see on the stream today. But from what I saw, they were playing very good, especially Pyromaniac against the Link, almost securing a set victory. But sadly, that did not happen, and we go 1-3 today. So that was a very good games today, guys. We got a win from the varsity team, meaning that we are 3-0 on this season, which is very strong leading into our tournament weekend. Yes, we will be going up to Paradise Valley this weekend and playing inside of the Sundown Gemini tournament, where our 3-0 victory will get us very high seated inside of the crew battles. So looks like I'm getting kicked off here from Mr. Elsa, so I'm gonna cut off the stream. So I will see you guys next time, 4 p.m. MST on this YouTube channel for our week number 4 game. So goodbye.